Hello guys and welcome to another video. Today I'm going to talk about everything I know about Watch Dogs 2 so far. So the first thing about what I'm going to talk about is there are actual dogs in Watch Dogs 2 which was not available in Watch Dogs 1 for some unfortunate reason, I don't know. So number 2 is simultaneous multiplayer system. The multiplayer system in Watch Dogs 1 was pretty good, but this time you can join another player anytime if you wish to, and you can complete the whole game with your friend and also in the offline mode, which is a very good thing because all the Ubisoft games in the recent memory are doing this, which are going to be released in the future. So at number 3 I have the better driving system, and this is very attractive, and we can drive actually by hitting less walls and cars while driving, which is a very good thing unlike Watch Dogs 1. And in number 4 we have a better app drawer in the mobile phone that we can see right now on the screen, and it is really good and much more enriched and better and developed than that we saw in Watch Dogs 1, and you can see the driving is really good at this game. Another thing is very important and very helpful is another associates in offline mode which are gonna help you, and they are the Wrench, who is the so-called problem solver, and also Sitara, who solves the problem with drawing, and Josh, who never talks, but when he talks it's something important. He is the techno guy and he solves all the problem that is faced by the team of this foe. And also, and of course, there's the main thing that Marcus Holloway is the all-rounder in the team. So another big upgrade which you are seeing in the recent E3 Ubisoft games is that drone. I mean, drone is a very big part of a game, and especially Ubisoft games it's a very big part and very common in all the Ubisoft games. And this time you can infiltrate the buildings with the drone, and you can tag the enemies, which will make it easier for Marcus to tag him and kill them or neutralize them or infiltrate a building. So another thing that is very important is different playstyle, which is not very common among the games of recent memories, even if they were promised. And especially Watch Dogs 1, oh my god, it was so repetitive. I mean, so repetitive, man. I have to do this, I have to do the same thing, I have to deal with the same thing again and again, and this time you can see something is thrown out to distract the second guy. First guy has been taken out from the back and the second guy is dead for some reason. Another big exclusion in the game is no mini AR games, which was introduced in Watch Dogs 1 and excluded in Watch Dogs 2 for some reason, because they want us to explore the city more, but I don't know how do they relate, but Ubisoft said that they relate, so I guess they relate in some point. So another thing is, of course, the great ball thing that he has is a very important inclusion, and which looks pretty fun. Also, he has a driving RC vehicle which can screw things up and down, screw things in and out, and hack things eventually, and which is a big part of the game and which can come in really handy. And now we can see that the gun is used by Marcus, and it is a part of different playstyles, and you can play in total stealth, and you can even complete the game without killing a single single enemy. So another big inclusion, and one of my favorite one, is the hardcore parkour, just like we saw in Assassin's Creed. Actually, it's better than Assassin's Creed. This looks so freaking cool. You just look at it and I was just thundered when they showed it in the 30-minute conversations and demo. When the first reveal, it was like the best moment in my life. Actually not, but it was one of the best moments in my gaming life. So yeah, and you can hack everything, almost everything in this. And one of the biggest inclusion among the hacking is the mass hacking, in which you can actually hack everybody at once to distract them from what you're doing. And also this time you can hack vehicles and control them through the triangle, square, and circle, and X, which comes in really handy, and which is a very big inclusion. I mean, I just love this. One of the biggest and one of my favorite inclusion in the series, and I hope this is included in all the future Watch Dogs game if the series is continuing. So next we have the different companies, the in-game companies, Noodle and Invite, Noodle being the copy or the Google, and you can also see the Google and the Noodle cardboards, just like we see in the real life, the Google cardboard. And we can also see Bloom, who's the creator of CTOS and one of the biggest parts of the game, because CDOS is made by Bloom, and it is the thing which blamed Marcus for the crime he did commit, and this is one of the biggest plot of the game. So another thing that I didn't include for some reason at the previous sections in which I've talked about is the customization option in the game, and it is a great part. The customization in Watch Dogs 1 was not so great, and it was just a changing of the color of the trench coat, and this time it is much more detailed, just like we saw in Unity, Assassin's Creed Unity. Of course not in Assassin's Creed Syndicate, because Assassin's Creed Syndicate's customization was just too bad. And thank you for watching this video, and hit the subscribe button and hit that like button if you like the video, and leave a comment, and goodbye.